Allianz Arena. I believe that's how you say the name correctly. This is the Munich game. The Munich, Germany game, as it says in the end zone, NFL Munich game. And we are going to be no-clipping inside and outside of this stadium today. So welcome back to episode of my Madden 26 no-clip series, where we no-clip inside and outside stadiums in Madden 26. Today we're looking at the Munich game, or Allianz Arena. Okay. So there's only 2 total tunnels, which is kind of interesting. So I feel like a lot of these stadiums have way more than 2 tunnels, so not on the high end here, but listen, at the end of the day, literally all a stadium needs is 2 tunnels. You have the away team, you have the home team, right? Pretty plain and simple. I love how this roof looks. This roof is probably by far my favorite roof of any stadium. And I feel like, based on what I've seen with the new Bills Stadium, this roof is somewhat similar to that stadium, which is freaking dope. Also, the roof completely encapsulates the outside of the stadium and just goes all the way around, front and back pretty much. And then you got this kind of stone brick type texture on the outside. I guess I shouldn't say stone brick. It's this kind of concrete structure, but I don't know, man. It just works so well. I love how this stadium looks. Now, of course, the outside here doesn't really connect to the inside here, but it is what it is, Still works out pretty well. Out here, we do have custom vendors. We have downtown Oscar's Pizza. So these are some OG vendors that we saw in previous Maddens making a return. So we got Ripped, Munch Burger, Mr. Fizz, downtown again, Oscar's Pizza. Okay, so it looks like they have a lot of the same vendors across the board, which does make sense. I also love how all these vendors are all in English, because I feel like there's probably a lot of stuff in the Munich Stadium that is, some of it is probably English because they have tourism, but most of it I probably feel like is going to be in German. Like we see at the Mexico Stadium, same concept. A lot of that stuff is in Spanish because, they have tourists, but in reality, the people go there a lot are going to be soccer fans or football fans, because that's what the stadium is. The football stadium when it's not used for NFL. I really love this color design of this stadium with the red staircase and walkways. Again, I think I did a video before of putting the Kansas City Chiefs in this stadium, and it works so well with the color scheme just because it has that red color scheme for the Kansas City Chiefs, so it actually works out very well for that reason. Are there any suites in this stadium? Okay, there are all the way up here. Very top. Now, we're not going to be able to get up that high because of elevation issues in Madden 26. But, okay, so there are some suites. My assumption is they're exactly the same as other relocation stadiums / other international stadiums, where what happens is it's pretty much nothing. It's a plane of glass, and that's pretty much it. There's no inside. For some reason, they do that a lot. And also, for some reason, there's a little stutter. I don't know if you could tell. It's a little lag stutter for these international stadiums. It's not the first time this happened. Every single international stadium, for the most part, has that kind of lag stutter type feel. This is the detail I do like, though. From the field, right? I guess never mind, you could see this part. I like when they add little details like this on the little stairway system, where maybe you don't really notice it, but it's there. Again, it's all the little tiny teensy weensy details you can add in makes the game so much better. Don't ask. Wait, hold up. For a second I thought this was messed up and it was going through the wall, but it's actually not. It's actually a little hanger thing here, which is kind of cool. I think it's like that on both sides, I want to say. Yeah, it's like that on both sides. So I thought for a second that was like a little mess up, but it's not actually. It's just a little hanger system. So across the board, not bad. We still have some more international games to get to, and we will in due time. But definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. Okay, I thought for a second the guy was holding this like thing, but he's not. Definitely tell me your thoughts and opinions down below. We're gonna be starting off some crazy series later this month, so stay tuned because this craziness is gonna continue. See you guys in the next one.